Welcome to Broward College IT and Engineering Makerspace, and I'm very happy to that you came. That the department we can host this great event, and the subject of this event today is going to be voices of transformation, right? AI, robotics, and the future of business. Yeah. And I am going to talk about the building the bridge between education and the industry innovation. Since you're all going to talk about AI in the business, but there's a part of it before you get there. So a little bit about me. My name is Ester. You can call me Etty. Only my friends call me Etty. If it's Ester, it means it's official. I'm the academic technologist for the IT and engineering department, meaning that I support the student and the whole department in all the campuses. We have North Campus, we have Central Campus, we have South Campus, and we have some other locations. And I support their online presence, their books, the classrooms, technology, not IT. I don't crawl under tables. Sometimes I have to, but I don't do that. Take care of all that. Take care of the tutors. Take care of, so this is our makerspace. So I'm in charge of we have a makerspace tech, but I'm in charge of the space if there's workshops or anything like this. I also in charge of the events. Any events for the department, like this is a department sponsored event. This way, this is the reason it's free. Nobody had to pay for anything. We didn't have to pay for the space. We do a lot of different events like that. We did a data event for data geeks, which was a really big event. That was like a whole day workshops. But because the department sponsored it, we can offer it for free, and whoever the organizer doesn't have to pay because it's like the department is working on it. So we're trying to do outreach to the community to show them what we have, right? So we have to bring the community here because if not, they don't know what we have. Another thing that I do is I organize the hackathon. So it's called Pluto X. And you see there's still some signs left over. It's usually in October. So usually in the spring, I don't really talk about it. I usually push it in September. And we're going to talk about this in a little bit what it is. I'm also the faculty co-advisor for our Intech Club, which is the general tech club for Central Campus. And they meet weekly and they do a lot of different things. And they bring speakers. They learn beyond the classroom. So in the classroom, it's all whatever they learn, but then they take it and they actually create things and practice what they learn in the classrooms, and they do that in here. I'm also a STEM advocate. So meaning we do middle schools come and we do activities for them, STEM related. We do bring your child to school, bring your child to work day. And last year, it's usually in April. Last year, we had 50 kids, and they learn how to design a blockbuster in Blender. Okay. So they actually learn, and they were like from 5-year-olds to, and them and their parents that work at Broward College learn how to do this. We also do outreach we have a connection with Nova High, which is right behind us. They cross the gates between the two schools. And they come here and we do an escape room, computer science related escape room for them. We'll do those activities. So this is all the because you got to catch them young. If not, if we catch them when they come to college, it's already too late because they're already deciding what they're going to do. So the IT and engineering department, we're focused on different things, right? We focus on innovation. We have the makerspace. We have an AI incubator. So we have an AI incubator in this building. We have another one in South Campus, meaning we get grants for high-power computers to use for an AI club or to use for the AI classes because you need a little bit more power than just a regular laptop. We collaborate with industry. So we have advisory boards with local industries, and they tell us what they need. So we know what to teach. So a lot of times, every year we change. So we created AI degrees. We created AI with data, to learn machine learning. 2 years ago, it wasn't a thing, right? When I went to school, Python wasn't a thing, right? So we get the industry to tell us what they need. So we collaborate with that. We also We teach them how to problem solve. We teach them because if you learn programming, you need to know what you're doing and then you can do it in any language, right? It's just a language. But you have to learn how to think because when you go to the workplace, every job will use something else. But if you don't know how to think, how to innovate, how to think about it. So this is our makerspace. So what do we do here, right? This is used as a place for students to come and come up with ideas. Sometimes it's for a class related, sometimes it's just for fun. And they invent things. There's Lego sets, there's Arduino sets. We have 3D printers right now. They're actual 3D printers. I know they're quiet, but they're working. So we actually, everybody know what the Boston Dynamic robot looks like. Big old, look like a dog. So we're printing a little one from plastic and we're going to have some motor in it and we're going to make it work with I don't know what he uses. So we're printing the pieces for that. So somebody else created that project. We're just printing it and we're going to buy the motor and we're going to have a little robot because the big one is 69,000 never on sale. And if you want whatever other parts, it's the other 69,000. So in the makerspace, we're bridging the knowledge from the classrooms to real applications. We also use this space for cross-disciplinary collaboration. I had the communication department bring their students. We talked about 3D printers because they were learning about design or something like this. So we did that. And we have them prototyping. There was this girl that she was making lamps. So that's a personal thing. Private. She was making a business, right? And she was making lamps. And there's a laser cutter. And we cut the plexi to whatever design she was doing, and she was making lamps out of that. So that's something that you do here in this space. So we try to go beyond the classroom, and we have in South Campus we have a new AI and robotic club, and they use different things. We have a little robot that's built from plastic. And you train it and then you'll do whatever it learns and it does all. But it's this little tiny little robot like that. They play, they do all kind of things. So this is the focus of this department. Not just come, go to class, get an A or B or C, and then go home. That doesn't, so we try to get them to be more involved. So higher education has a really big role in the AI scheme of things, right? Because those are the people that's going to, so I'm going to take our jobs. I just want to tell you, I'm going to stop here. I'm just going to tell you. So this presentation, I did it it probably would have been faster if I would have done it by myself. Okay. I have to keep telling him. Then I had to go and change the colors. I told him what colors I wanted for our college color. I keep having to, and I tried different AI presentation generator. And I was like, oh, but I said, I need to do it because we're talking about AI. So it's not taking our job, but a person that knows how to use AI will take our job. So that's the thing. So in higher education, so we constantly develop curricula to adapt. So right now we have AI classes, which just started in fall. So this is the second semester. We just started our semester. This is the second semester that they have those classes. A brand new degree, an associate degree, and then a bachelor degree. So that's something we do. And then we also kind of try to address, so not in the computer science class, they're in the AI degree, they have about the ethics. They talk about that. They try to figure all those things out. So that's where we come in higher ed to make sure that when we send them to the workplace, they're actually ready to deal with it in an ethical manner. Another thing that we do, the hackathon. So I talk about the hackathon. So you don't see all of them because the picture was this big, right? But we do a yearly hackathon. They stay for 24 hours. Some hackathons are up to 36 hours and they innovate and they create something, right? So that's something. And some of them used AI too. I'm like, how do you come up with ideas? How come you don't know? So that's just just a little part of it, right? Because AI is not just that. AI is a big thing. So we're just doing this. So we prepares them. They create teams on the spot. So people they don't know, right? They have to create in 1 hour. They could create a team and you have to learn how to work together and create something in 24 hours. So that's what we teach them. Now, we're all women in tech, right? I love it, right? So we have, so our Intech Club, our original Intech Club used to be a women in tech club. It was open for everybody, but it was focused on women in tech. We changed the name to Intech because there were more guys than girls, right? But we empowered those girls. They're from the Girls Who Code Club in collaboration with this cybersecurity club. And there was a speaker, I don't remember her name, I can't even see what it is, but they brought a woman speaker. So the subject was cybersecurity, which is really, really like scary for women. So we're trying to get them, support them with all kind of things. So those are the Girls Who Code. So our initiatives at Broward College, we use mentoring with our industry partners. We do scholarships. They use, financial aid and all those kind of things. And we find them internships and also networking events. We do a lot of networking events with different companies, with other universities, all those kind of things, just to promote computer science. Why do we do this? Because I see it. So when I went to school here, it was me. My first degree was in programming and analysis. It was me and another woman, all guys. It was all fun. I teach now. Actually, I forgot to say that I also teach. I see a lot of women, right? But so 51% of women pursuing the degree, but there's always a but. And I was part of this but because I got a degree, but I never worked in the field. I was a retail store manager and I stayed for that for 15 years and I came back because from the 51 women that pursued a degree and women that work harder at degrees and they earn a degree and stuff, but only 28% actually work in IT, in the IT related fields. And leadership is even lower. So that's the problem right there. But somebody said, nobody knows who, right? The future is female. If you want the job to get right, don't get a woman to do it. Spy is a robot that also has AI capability. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it has two ways to deal with it. I can just program him with one or drag and drop. And I load the robot. He has sensors.
This is your IT and engineering department.
He plays around. Sometimes he actually converses with, let's find words. I don't know. What is your name? So every time I test it, it works perfect. Yeah, confidence, yes. So one of our tutors actually programmed in Python that actually turned him into ChatGPT. And you would ask him things and it was just answering. How Spike, we got him in the pandemic. So it was made in France and he is about 5 years old, I guess. Time for a new one. They don't have the next version. So we're waiting for the next version. Yeah. But that's compared to the most of the 90s. Cheap was only 15,000. We can afford that. All right. Thank you.
Did you enjoy this video? Did you learn something? Did you get value? If so, please like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. Also, I run a free school community where we do weekly Q&As and several webinars a month, and we answer all your questions that you post in the chat. So join the school community and I'll see you there.